Hey guys, so here I have a second installment of my winter holiday collection candles. I received my package yesterday, and well, packages yesterday, and I kind of wanted to just smell everything, get my feel for them so I wouldn't come into the review just clueless like I was the last time because I was sick. Still am, but I'm doing a little bit better. So I got them in, and yeah, pretty cool. Some I'm on the fence about, but that can immediately be changed, once I review them and get them burning and, get everything coming together. And then there's one I just don't like at all. So I'll get to all that in a sec, but very quickly I have some info. 2 for 20 has been extended. It was supposed to end last Sunday, but they've extended it to the 23rd, which is this Sunday, so that's pretty cool. Test store orders, you guys better place them. I'm telling you, I've got some great stuff. And then Joshi, Touch the Fire Twice in his recent video, was talking about the Forest Collection. It's going to be released to more test stores in October. Beginning of I believe he said October 7th, but like the beginning of October. And they're really, really good. I'm telling you right now, like, I know general consensus frowns upon, the earthy, fresh scents, and I get it. But you guys, they've got some great stuff, and the one I'm really loving that I know is just like total mass appeal is the Woodland Herbs. It's amazing. I'll review it again. Give me a second. But, like, okay, moss and cedar flower, I get it. No one's going to really, I'm talking in terms of, general. So, moss cedar flower, I don't really see it. And then wild vetiver, I don't see people loving it. I love it. Like, I love all the stuff, but I know that the food bakery people just don't like it. But you guys just give it a shot. If anything, you have to try Woodland Herbs. It's so good. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's really, really good. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I think the other test scents for the fall, like, sweater weather, cedarwood oak, blueberry pumpkin patch, those are just exclusive to White Barn, stores only, Super Labs, and not going to meet the cut for the nationwide release, and that's kind of sucks because I like pretty much all of them. The only one that I really just don't like right now is the farm apple cookie. It's pathetic. I cannot stand it. So let's get into the haul and show you what I've got. So up first we have pumpkin carving, and this will mark or end up the fall collection for me. So pumpkin carving, and these are all 3 weeks, of course. Pumpkin carving, FYI, pumpkin carving is back in Easton, Ohio. They sold out of it this past weekend, with the fragrance event going on and, massive in-store traffic, phone orders, so they just sold it out. But I think it should be back this week, so excited. Not a favorite, but it's pretty good. Then we have my favorite, Woodland Herbs. It's so good. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Then we have wild vetiver, moss and cedar flower. Ugh, enchanted woods, don't like this at all. Fireside, love it. Then we have cinnamon and clove buds. Ugh, cashmere, don't like it at all. Twisted peppermint. Frosted cranberry. 'Tis the season. Vanilla snowflake, yuck. Cranberry pear bellini. Merry mistletoe. Holiday. Merry cookie. Sugar and spice, and frosted gingerbread. So let's talk about pumpkin carving first. I'll read the description. It says, a blend of fresh pumpkin, brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla tells the tale of bringing home the perfect pumpkin. So, let's face it. The inside of a pumpkin does not smell like this. It's earthy, it's raw, it's just, bland. It's the inside of a pumpkin. Typically, pumpkin is always associated with, spice and cinnamon, all that great stuff, because it's just the thing to do for fall. And that's just mass appeal. This would be the best representation of a real pumpkin, because everything else is just, drenched in spices and sweetness and, supposed coffee scents and all that great stuff, but this is definitely one that is most realistic to a pumpkin. Honestly, I'd love a candle that's just like a pumpkin scent. The inside of a pumpkin, not, you know, the skin, but the inside of it. I'd love that. But, you know, for mass appeal, I don't see it. This isn't a favorite. I don't have to have it. I will burn this one out and call it a day. I've never, and this is definitely pumpkin patch from, you know, prior years, but I don't have to have this one. It's nice, but, you know, just my opinion. And then my favorite, I love this so much. You guys have to get into it. It's Woodland Herb. Oh, and let me show you now it's that it's kind of, you know, clear outside. I can show you that the lids are like metal-ish. They look really different. Something, you know, look forward to. And then Woodland Herbs is this lush green fragrance reflects the splendor of woodland herbs by blending sage and forest woods with a touch of cinnamon and spice. Oh, God. I can't wait to burn it. I might burn this next. I'm getting kind of, you know, need to burn it. This smells like you're in a park or, well, let's say forest, because I love the forest. I just love outdoors, nature stuff. So you are in a forest and it's just got finished raining. And it's like, you know, that after shower smell in the air. Everything's kind of coming up, falling together. The grass, you know, just the environment smelling just fresh, pure, clear. It's really, really, you can smell that sage. It's everything that like I smell when I go to the park, like after the rain shower. It's so delicious. I love this so much. It says it has cinnamon and spice. There is a sweetness to it. That's not the grass. It's definitely, I guess, like a little cinnamon. Not even, yeah, I guess a little bit of cinnamon. A little bit, just a pinch, not even a hint. Like a pinch of it, really, really kind of like non-existent, if you will. But it's really, really great. I love this so much, and I'm going to burn it soon, so stay tuned for that. Then you have Wild Vetiver, which was a test scent in the spring, I think before semi-annual sale hit. And it didn't make the cut, unfortunately. It was just kind of, it didn't burn well. I can tell you that for a fact. It burned terribly. And, you know, it was testing, so I guess people didn't really gravitate toward it. But the notes are a fragrance that captures the earthy grasses of the woods, a blend of vetiver, green leaves, neroli, coriander, and a touch of black pepper. This is good. They've taken out the tobacco note, and it kind of smells soapy a little bit, but it's not a bad soapy. It's a really good scent. They've really done coriander, patchouli, and a few other earthy scents are really hard to get into home fragrance and be like authentic. And I think this is the best representation of coriander ever. It's so good. I can smell it. It's crisp. It's deep. It's really good. Black pepper, sure, I get that. But it's definitely a nice, earthy, woodsy vetiver scent. And the wicks are the same as in the test vetiver candle, but guess what? These are thicker, so oh, fingers crossed for a great performance and great throw and all that great stuff. It's really, really nice. It's just earthy. More so earthy than outdoorsy. I think there is a difference between the two. And I love it, so going to stock up on that one for sure. Moss and cedar flower. Here we go. So this one is a fragrance that, where am I? Oh, the fragrance that embodies the mossy heart of the forest with earthy moss, earthy tones of climbing moss, black moss, cypress, and vetiver. This is going to sound so odd, but to me this really smells like sauteed mushrooms. It doesn't help that the picture has two mushrooms on it, but this definitely smells like sauteed mushrooms, and it's not a bad scent. I really like it. I get the moss. I'm not the biggest fan of that scent, but you know, I know what it is, and it's you know, I don't get that vetiver. If so, it's very light this time around, but It's nice. It's not a favorite, but I do like it. I like it enough to get at least 2 more just to like save for, you know, a rainy day or whatever, but it's pretty good. I like it. And the cypress is very light too, so kind of excited to see how this will burn and, you know, come together. Enchanted Woods, don't like at all. And this one is a rich blend of chestnut, maple, nutmeg, and creamy musk and vanilla bark that transports you to the most magical part of the woods. It smells like a day-old bran muffin. It's so bakery that it's just not woodsy. Sorry, it's just very. I don't know. It's the notes have nothing to do with a forest, and I don't like it. I mean, this is like a one-time deal only for me. I really don't like it. Fireside is back. I love Fireside to the core. It says a cozy blend of cedarwood leather and rich, deep amber that warms your spirits like an evening by a crackling fire on a dark winter's night. They change this one slightly every single year. It's not a big change, but it's a slight change. And this one's definitely heavier on the, can't even speak right now, I'm so sorry. This one's definitely heavier on the leather, as opposed to like, usually it's kind of has like a sweet base to it. But this time around it's very deep, it's very dark, which is good, I like it, but the leather and the cedar wood's definitely dominant in this one, and I like it, but you know, I hope it burns well. It has really great wick, so we will see how this one burns. I can't wait to burn it. And then we have cinnamon clove buds, which is, you know, a personal favorite of mine. It reads, a warmly spicy scent that recalls beloved family, holiday traditions, classic cinnamon, simmering clove buds, and exquisite vanilla. This isn't cinnamon sticks. This isn't spice. This is a nice sugared cinnamon. I cannot stress that enough. Like, there's totally a difference between the red hot spicy cinnamon and the cinnamon sugar, which is like, you know, the Bath and Body Works. It's either one or the other for them, but I get it. And this is so good. It's just nice, like sugared cinnamon, light on the clove, and really, really, it's great. I didn't really get the vanilla like I did in previous years, but it's there. I like the wick, so I'm hoping it burns well. And it's just a really good scent. It's very sweet. I know a lot of you, oh, I don't like cinnamon. I don't like this is a sweet cinnamon. It's not the spice cinnamon that's like in a spice candle. So just a heads up on that one. Oh boy, cashmere. Cashmere, cashmere. So it says, wrap up in the soft and comforting scent of warm, sweet amber and creamy vanilla as the first snow of the season falls gently outside. This smells like an old textbook. Like, it smells like wet leaves and an old textbook. Like, you're in school and you smell like the textbook, the old one. I don't like this at all. I don't get people saying it's caramel scented or, you know, cashmere. This is gross. I don't like it at all. And like, one-time deal for me. I'll burn it, review it, and yeah, not good. Not a favorite. Not a favorite. Twisted Peppermint. Oh, look, it's so cute. It has like a little snowman. It's just so friendly and warm, and I love it. Alright, so this one is a fragrance featuring merry and bright peppermint with touches of vanilla and sugary musk is a perfect companion for a very snowy day. This is pretty much the Twisted Peppermint we all know and love. There have been no changes. I can say it's pleasant. It's more pleasant than the last year's Twisted Peppermint. This one is just that, I don't want to offend anyone, but it's sort of medicinal peppermint. But it's a good peppermint. Like, it cleared my sinuses last year, so that was always a great thing. Really strong. Really bright peppermint. Vanilla, I get it, to kind of tone it down so that it doesn't just smell completely medicinal, but this is a Twisted peppermint we all know and love. And it's so cute. It's in like a little, like a slate blue color. It's just so different. I like the way that they've went with this one. It's pretty good. Like it. Frosted cranberry. A little disappointed, but I'm sure when I burn it, it'll fall together and become really, really good. So this one is the deep red cranberries of Winter Shine, and this fragrance blend of pink currant, vanilla, and red apple. You know, I'm not one that loves currant. Actually, I can't stand it. But if it's blended with something, I don't mind it because it's a blend, so it's not really, you know, straight up currant. This is just cranberry and currant, and I don't like the currant. You know, once it's burning, it smells not a lot different, but it smells a little different. It's a lot sweeter because this is usually, you know, the standard Christmas tart, icy cool cranberry scent. But the currant is dominant, and I don't like it. Like cold throw, I can only tell you what I think of it cold throw, but when it burns, I'm hoping it just smells like the frosted cranberry I know and love. I don't like the currant in it. I can smell it. I don't know about the pink currant, but I get that black currant, so. Oh yeah, I don't really care for it that much, but we will see once it burns. 'Tis the season. Smells a little dead this year, but, you know, have to burn it. And this one is deep green pine, rich red apples, and a touch of golden cider blend to create a timeless and heartwarming holiday scent. Absolutely. But the thing is that this one has like a deep clove that's kind of off-putting a little bit. I mean, it's a nice scent. It's, you know, the typical somewhat apple cider, you know, type of a scent, but there's this note in it, and I think it's clove, and it's not really rubbing me the right way, so I don't know this time around. It has a great wick, so I'm sure it'll burn great, and, you know, this is just cold throw, FYI. I mean, you know that, but, you know. Uh-oh, Frosted Snowflake. And this one is this delectable fragrance of a creamy vanilla, winter mint, and a touch of coconut evokes a dreamy snowflake-filled day. You know, even Touch Fire Talks is saying, I don't know what's wintry about coconut, but this is definitely the coconut water scent with vanilla. The vanilla is trying very hard to come across, but that coconut just kind of overpowers it. It's not, it's a coconut, like the milky scent, not the skin, it's the milk, but it's just, I can see if this didn't release to all stores, I get it. It's not good. Not good at all. I mean, it's not the worst, but I'm not a fan, so. Okay, now we have Cranberry Pear Bellini. I had to fall back in love with it. Love it to the core. And then this one reads, bubbly and delicious, a bright blend of sparkling cranberry, sweet pear nectar, and luscious black currant. Cheers! And it does say cheers, so. This one is one that I feel it's celebratory. It's just lighthearted. It's happy. It's, you know, cranberry juice. The pear, I don't think it's like a nectar. It's a pear juice, not a nectar. And there is a difference, but, you know, I love the scent. I think it's great. It released in 2010, totally blew everything out of the water, just sold. And the wicks look great. It's bright, it's juicy, it's just a really great end of the year celebratory treat. I love this to the core. And I'm telling you right now, just ahead of time, this is one that it doesn't stay on the shelves. I'm sure now it will, since it's, you know, it's coming back, it's new, and people aren't just going to like buy it up. But semi-annual sale comes around, it's leaving. Like, you're not going to find, mark my word, you're not going to find the scent. If you like it, make sure to grab at least, you know, 3 to 6 candles so that you can assure that it's there. You know, that's what I'm going to do, so. Just saying. And then Merry Mistletoe. I actually really like it. Like, last night, something came over me and I really started to enjoy this again, so Here we have Merry Mistletoe. It's a magical blend of frosted cranberry, blue spruce, and iced citrus. Makes this merry fragrance perfect for every celebration this year. Absolutely. It's, and I can smell each aspect of it, like the iced citrus. I get that, you know, kind of like a lemon lime orangey type of a feel. I get the spruce and the cranberry, so that it's a great blend that definitely comes out more when you burn it. The cold throw kind of just smells, you know, it's nice, but it doesn't really wow too many people. But when you burn it, it just really comes together and it's really great. Love it. You know, if you guys like this one, then I'm sure you can stomach the Forest collection. I have to push this Forest collection. I love it. Like, it's great. Red Oak Tree, I'm just on the floor, rolling over. I love that one to the max. Woodland Herbs. If you guys like this one, you guys can stomach the Forest collection, so please give it a shot. I just have to inject that one more time. And then Holiday. Holiday is a fragrance that captures the warmth and spices of the holidays with a special blend of cinnamon and clove highlighted with sprightly bergamot. Touch the Fire Twice was saying that this scent, you know, kind of reminded him of going to, like, I think he said his great-grandma's house. No disrespect to the old people that came before us, and, you know, we love them to the moon, but I agree. There is just, it's basically the spice scent. If you're wondering, it's that, you know, typical spice holiday scent. Red hot spice scent, and there is this note coming through. It's not dominant, but it's definitely there of, like, oh God, it sounds bad, like your grandma's home. Like, you go to your grandma's home, and I don't want to say dirty, but there's like this somewhat, to be respectful, I'm gonna say this antique scent that you get when you go there, whether, you know, you're going in a room or just, you know, just the scent of the home. It's definitely that antique feeling, so I get it. Not a repurchase, but I get it. And then Merry Cookie, aka Frosted Cupcake. This one is, sorry, okay, a bowl full of cookie dough made from the very finest ingredients was the inspiration for this simply magical holiday scent. Pure vanilla, butter, and sugar. This is what Frosted Cupcakes smelled like when it first released. I am just over the moon. I'm happy. If you like Frosted Cupcake and you were disappointed with it this year and, you know, spring and all that stuff, this is exactly what it smelled like when it first came out. I am just head over heels. It's that, you know, sweet vanilla bean, that cupcake scent you all know and love, the frosting, icing, really, really good. I'm happy. It's just a Frosted Cupcake with a new name. I think it's a test scent, but if they were smart, they'd really release this one nationwide and call it a day. It's so good. Love it. Sugar and Spice. This one reads, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and sugared maple combine to make a fragrance that captures everything that's nice about the holidays. It's good. It's light. It's, you know, I use the term pink to describe something that's, like, you know, sweet, kind of girly, fruity, lighthearted, and it's just a nice pink sugar and spice scent. It's not cinnamon and clove buds, sugar and spice. It's just a nice, kind of like, just like a nice, spicy, yet sugary scent. I can't really describe this one. I'm not crazy over it for any reason, but it's okay. Not a favorite, but it's okay. And then lastly, we have Frosted Gingerbread, which is definitely gingerbread from last year. Oh boy. Okay, so this one is a warm, spicy scent that conjures up the magical smells of a holiday gathering. Sorry. Gingerbread, whipped vanilla, frosting sprinkled with light brown sugar. You know, this one to me, I've made a mini gingerbread house in my day. Like, I used to make them all the time. And Even the frosting didn't smell this. It's so sugary sweet that it's almost bitter. Like, I just don't really like it. I don't even know if it burns well. Last year's it burned well. It's basically like spiced buttercream. I don't really get any brown sugar off of the cold throw. With vanilla, absolutely not, because I love that. It's just not really like gingerbread. It's just like, really not even the frosting you put on a gingerbread. It's just, oh, I don't know. I like it, but I'm not crazy over it, and it's not a repurch. It's just not the best representation of a gingerbread house or cookie or anything. It's just very buttercreamy, sugary sweet, almost bitter. So, you know, not really for me, but I'm sure that, people will love it. They've brought it back, so obviously it, did somewhat of a good thing, but I don't like it. And that's pretty much it for my little haul. Hope it wasn't too out there for you. Like I said, some I like, some I don't. I really want this forest collection to release. I keep saying that, and I just have to keep reinforcing it. I love it, and I really hope you guys, at least give it a shot. At least try Woodland Herbs. It's great. I ended up ordering a lot more, like 12 more candles during the home fragrance event. I actually have duplicates coming, so I mean, if you guys want to see those, I'll definitely show them, but it's just duplicates of what you've seen. So, I'm stoked for Cranberry Pear Bellini. I'm really enjoying Merry Mistletoe now. Fireside's always great. Cinnamon Clove Bud's great. I'm happy. I think I'm happy. And, oh, and there will be another wave of test scents for the winter. I don't think it'll be like, 10 or 20, but I think it'll be a good 7 or 8. So you can look forward to that. And that is pretty much it. I will, like I said, I think the pumpkin carving marks the end of fall for me, per se. So I'll get those reviews out shortly. And that's it. So you all take care. God bless. Thank you so much for watching, bearing with me, sticking with me, and all that great stuff. Appreciate it. Go ahead and comment. Tell me anything you want. Go ahead and rate it up, thumb it up. I love that. And, subscribe if you haven't, because I have a lot of stuff coming. Ton of reviews and a lot of madness. So that's it. Take care. God bless. I love you much. Bye. Thanks.